What is going on, casters? It's the Franz here again with another match, clash, a rematch of our first clash from yesterday. Same opponent, same decks, different outcome, but how did it go and what was a different outcome? We will find out in due time. And as you can see, my opponent is going to kick off this clash this time. Very simple way to go. We both start off with 20, obviously. No mulligans here, so both of us still have our 20 spirits going in. He gives you all his first 5 cards to start the clash. And he's thinking what he's going to do. He's showing his cards. I do recommend to anybody. I'm going to pause it right there. I do recommend to anybody who's doing webcams to try and keep your cards, like the pictures of your cards or the front of your cards, up to your chest as much as possible so they don't show up because you're giving your opponent the advantage. Unless they have Titanostock on the field, which makes you have your entire hand open the entire time that it's on the field. Try and keep it as far back from the camera as possible. I've seen it countless times. Yes, he's using a phone, so it's a little bit harder. You're not seeing the camera yourself. But like when you see me, like I have my cards back as far as possible. So it's really frustrating to see, and I do wish that people would actually like. It's a lot harder, I know, with the phone, but try and do your best with that. But they are going to put 1 down. They're going to put 2 down, and then they're sitting here. What are they going to do? What's the plan to start off? They're going to play the Ursa Den. This is their Ursa deck, which the Bears are getting a lot better. They really are. And then they're thinking, what are they going to do? They're grabbing a spirit. What is that spirit going to be, though? What are they going to play? They're going to play an Ursa automatically and trying to get out to a Majersa or a Glaciosa, which are the 3-cost spirits. And what makes this den... I don't know what the heck's going on here. Sorry about that. Make this full screen. That's much better. But they're going over what they're going to do. They're going to play a Fire Spirit, and it's a Kinleo, that beautiful looking Shattered Stars version of Kinleo, which I got about 3 of those coming today. Soon while I'm recording this. Definitely one of the prettiest new cards in Shattered Stars. I do want to try and get an Exalt Flare as well. Maybe down the line, maybe sometime in the coming months. eBay is your friend for a lot of these cards because you get a set of 3. Most likely, usually, especially common cards, you're going to be, if you can't get a common card or you're missing something, the set, you'll definitely get those from them. They are going to pass their turn right then and there. Simple, easy, 3 spirits down after that one. I draw and I play an Astrabbit, which you can barely see. It is the Stellar version. My lighting needs to be fixed. In the defensive line, we look at the top 3 cards in my deck. I choose one, obviously. I place the 2 back. I shuffle, 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 shuffle. And now shuffling, I'm explaining about a match from the last tournament, which I ruined myself and ruined the game, a possible win for myself, which was really frustrating. It really, really was. But anyway, still shuffling, and I always get bad shuffles. I really do. It always feels like if I shuffle too much, which in this game didn't hurt me as much. But pick up my hand. I'm going to set 2. Going to set 2. Gotta play that bait. I end my turn only using 1 spirit on my turn. My opponent draws. Now, obviously, my opponent's plan for this entire game is they want to use that Ursa Den to get 4 spirits on it, disenchant all 4, and get out one of either Majersa or Glaciosa. Which, if you get one of those out to the field, it's going to be me having to use a Shield of Achilles or like a Shield of Achilles to get it off the field. Simply because, that's using up 4 of my spirits. They are going to put an Earthseer here, adding, and this is a mistake they made in the last game, is they did not enchant onto their Ursa Den, getting the 4 spirits they need to get one of those Elestrals out. Didn't make that mistake this time. So then my opponent, and I'm 95% sure this was something that was changed, even though it hasn't been changed in the rulebook for some reason that I could find. But I'm pretty sure there was a discussion about 7 months, 8 months ago, something like that, where in order, like, trying to use an Celestial who can Nexus only spirit on them or last spirit on them to Nexus. What he's trying to do here in a second. He's going to take the Kinleo. He's going to Nexus onto, like, take the Kinleo, Nexus from that onto the Earth Den to destroy my Celestial, obviously, and get the 4 spirits. I'm explaining to them, and I'm pretty sure this is right. Please, somebody down in the comment section below, let me know if I'm absolutely wrong. But I'm pretty sure that rule was changed to where if you don't have an enchanting spirit on a Nexus Celestial, then it doesn't work. Its Nexus effect doesn't work. And you can Nexus that and do that, but then the effect doesn't work. So it's like, what's the point? Now, what they could have done here is Nexus the Earthseer, the effect of the Earthseer, onto the thing, and then disenchanted those and got their Glaciosa or Burma Ursa out. I don't think they know they can do that because it says Special Ascend, a special cast, which is not a normal cast. If you have a card that says, we do this, you get to special cast, you can do that in the turn even if you cast a normal cast Celestial in that turn. Special casting does not count as a normal cast. You can special cast as many times as you have available on your board. So that was a misplay for them, is that they literally could have Nexus the Earthseer's thing, destroyed my Celestial, preventing the next turn, and getting the Glaciosa or Majorsa on the field and making it pretty hard for me to do anything. So, my turn now. I draw, and something that's happened in a lot of my games, and I've done a lot, I ascend into good old Sonicore. No counter ruins can be countered, could be chained. No counter ruins can be played while Sonicore is on the field. Thus, pretty much putting the game in my favor right now. Now, my dummy self decided, I'm going to go, you know what, I'm going to erupt him. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. That's a mistake because he has Kinleo on the field, and if I was to erupt right there, it's only 1 spirit of damage instead of 3. Firecaster, like people who have eruption, make sure to remember that because it's one of those things when I'm flipping the camera, it's like I'm not watching the camera, it's down below because I'm on Discord, so I don't see this. It's something that just like skips on my mind. Oh, that's right, he had that. Just for SNGs here, I do play Thunderstorm to destroy one of his cards. So I do attack and destroy the Kinleo, which is a smart thing to do because he wants the Kinleo Nexus on the next turn. He can destroy me, no problem. So I do destroy that. And I do get 1 spirit of damage off of that. 16 for me, 14 for them when it comes to spirits. Now, of course, my opponent is trying so badly to get that second Ursa on the field to be able to add that spirit to their Majorsa deck, to their Ursa Den, to be able to special ascend into Majorsa or Glaciosa. I don't know which one because I haven't seen it. I don't know if they have both. I don't know if they have one. They could have Majorsa or Glaciosa only. I don't know. We do not find out on this turn, do we? They're thinking of what to do. Obviously, they did draw, but the only they're hoping to get a Majorsa, another Ursa. That's what they're trying to do. They are talking about. I don't actually remember what they're talking about here because I turned off the sound and everything. And they're trying to figure out what they're going to do. And they end up going a little slow break right here. I don't exactly know why. They're figuring out what they want to do. That is a very tough decision because their plan, what they want to do, is not happening. And I will have to talk to them after this because after I'm done doing this clash because they could have had the Glaciosa or Majorsa on the field previous turn if they would have Nexused with Kinleo, using the Ursa spirit to the Ursa Den. That's what they're trying to do, explain, because what they're going to do here is they're going to play Jolton to get a second Ursa Den, because basically this entire Ursa deck, you need the Ursa Den. And if I play a stadium to destroy the Ursa, then they need another one in their hand so they can go, you know what? I'm gonna play another Ursa to destroy your thing, and then I'm gonna try and do this again. So that's basically what they're gonna do here, is get a Jolt in out to get that den, that second Ursa Den, just in case I play a stadium to destroy their Ursa Den, losing those 3 spirits that they have. Better safe than sorry, obviously. Now the biggest thing is that if they had a Narpoon in their hand right now, that would have been the best scenario for them to do, because honestly, it would have been better play for them. I don't know if they got a Narpoon or whatever. I don't know what their hand is right now, because I'm really hoping not to see it. I don't want to have a bad advantage or anything. That's just how it is. Now, they shuffle, obviously, and as you'll see here in a second, they are going to put their Earthseer in the fence position, which is the smart move, because if I was to attack the Earthseer on the next turn, because they can't play any counter ruins to stop my Sonicore, it would be another 1 cost damage to them, hurting them. So that is the smart play right there. If you ain't got a way to take it down, you go defense position just to keep them in the game. So that is their turn. As you see, Bad Habits is going to be switched over to me. In 3, 2, 1. They're explaining something about what they're pretty much explaining what they're of course trying to explain what they're trying to do this entire thing. They want their dens and everything. But yeah, I draw. Yeah, I ain't got nothing that I need to work to be able to, like. I was hoping to get my own Kinleo on the field at this time. Unfortunately, that does not happen, because I could have easily went, you know what, Kinleo, play something down, probably like a Festus or something down if I have it, or a Stadium if I have it, to be able to Nexus, destroy the thing, and then hit them for 3 would be a great play. Unfortunately, that does not happen. So I expend to draw, and then I destroy their Ursia, and I end my turn. There's nothing else really I could do at this time. So spirit count right now, 15 to me, 13 to them. Nothing else I could really do. I had some good cards in my hand, but the way the game was like right now, it was not the best thing for me to do. They drew. I don't know why they didn't expend the draw. I don't know if they know that they can do that. If they have nothing, they can expend the draw. I'm pretty sure that's what they can do, but they just passed their turn. They didn't do anything. Now, as you see, I'm missing a thing. I accidentally grabbed the down ruin. I don't know what I was thinking. I have that issue. But, oh, this is where things get a little spicy. Spicy. Ooh, this is like my favorite part of this clash right here. This move right here. I'm checking my spirits, because what I want to do here is hit them very hard, very fast. I did get rid of the Ursia, which helps this. I did draw into a card that's going to make this so much fun. Because I didn't just do 1. I didn't just do 2. As you see, single eruption. Because I could have got rid of another one just to make it a little bit easier on myself. Double eruption. That's 6 right there. That is 6 spirits right there. However, my draw for this turn was, and he's asking about he didn't hear double eruption. The microphone's a little wonky on Discord. It's kind of annoying. I've had other clashes that I had to throw out because I don't have the volume. And on the third eruption to take them down to 4 spirits, from 13 to 4 on a 9 spirit shot. What are you talking about? Now, me, I always get eruption in my hand. Most of the time, you're going to see me, if you watch some of my clashes or you're there for my clashes, you're going to see me just go eruption immediately. But I actually, for the first time in probably ever, held on to 2 eruptions for more than 1 turn. That almost never happens. But with Sonicore up, I was like, you know what? We're just going to hold back. And then I got that third one. And I'm like, now's the time to strike. Third eruption. 3 eruptions. 9 points down. Holy wow. Now, obviously, to me, that's also a lot of spirits. To me, that's 6 spirits off of me, which I should be at 9 spirits right there. I wish I could have gotten an Ambrosia, but I didn't get an Ambrosia, because that would have been a great way to get some of those spirits back. Did not happen. Unfortunately, it happens. It's part of just how it is. Luckily, this clash is going my way, so I have 8 spirits after I play Astrabbit. I was going to attack with Astrabbit, then I'm like, oh wait, it's in defense. Can't destroy it with Astrabbit, so I cut it back in defense. And I attack, destroying the Ursia, the Jolton, and end my turn. 8 spirits left to their 4. Now, they play Ambrosia on their turn after they draw, getting 3 spirits back. Not a bad play, gets them up to 6 spirits. Of course, hoping they can get an Ursa back right now to be able to play into that. Now, obviously, the next move is they play Noipoon, which lets them find 1 Frost Celestial, 1 cost, obviously. And of course, they look through the deck. They find the Ursa that they want. Obviously, it's a Mama Ursa, which obviously, if they can get this to play without me doing any more damage to them, they would play it, and then they would have the spirits to be able to, with like disenchant, get that 3-cost Ursa onto the field, and take out my Sonicore, changing the game completely. Even though I still have 8 spirits at this time, it's definitely something that it would change the game, of course. 3 cost to 2 cost. It would take the spirit off of me, knock me to 7, and everything. And then obviously, they could, instead of having Noipoon in defense, or whatever happens the next turn, they could have 2 Ursas on the field hitting me for 4 damage and changing everything. But I do play Co-Magma. Co-Magma's effect is obviously that you get to draw a card and discard a card. Obviously, it looks like it's Shield of Achilles, which right now doesn't matter because Sonicore is in attack position. I destroy the Noipoon with Magma, and then I'd hit him for 3 damage, knocking him down to 2 spirits. Unfortunately, the only play he can make on his next turn, if he could have top decked Ambrosia, this could have changed things out as well. Yeah. But unfortunately, not much he can really do here. He is going to take one of his last spirits. He's only got 2 spirits left. He's going to take one of his last spirits. And this is the thing that sucks for his game plan, is that he's going to take one of his last spirits. I think it's a Frost Spirit or a Fire Spirit. He's going to misenchant the Abominable Ursa, what that allows him to enchant his 4th spirit onto his Ursa Den, but he doesn't have the spirits he needs to do what he needed to do. Now, obviously, I draw. I destroy the Abominable Ursa after I play Kinleo, which I Nexus, actually. I Nexus onto the Kinleo, destroying it. The Nexus on the Kinleo, destroying the Abominable Ursa, hitting him with the Sonicore, and picking up the win in the clash. Now, obviously, with this clash, had he Nexus, instead of trying to Nexus with Kinleo, which would have made the Kinleo effect null and void, he could have Nexus with the Ursia, Nexus the spirit off of his Ursia, destroying the Ursia, but getting the 4 spirits he needed on his den, and able to disenchant and special cast his Glacier or Obama or Majersa onto the field same turn, destroying my chance at a Sonicore, and pretty much making this clash a lot harder for me unless I was able to get Kinleo up, which, as you see, I did not get. Actually, I think I drew Kinleo on the last turn. Then, on his last turn, if he was able to top deck an Ambrosia, play that instead of play that Ursa, get the final Ursa deck on there, then play Ambrosia, taking that spirit off of the Ursa onto there, getting your 3 spirits back, disenchanting to then do that. But obviously, with Kinleo being there, it would have been a 1-turn thing, and I would have still won, but it would have been something different. It would have been able to take out the Sonicore. Anyway, good clash between Bad Habits. Both clashes were great. But that isn't all for this clash here. Hit that subscribe button, comment down below, like or dislike this video, and I will see you guys on the next clash. Once I get 1 or 2 more in, I have nothing else scheduled after this for now. We will come to another clash as soon as I can. Until then, my name is Franz, and I'll see you guys later.